Hi, welcome back to the Age of Algo. I'm sorry if it's been a while since my last video, but I have a new resolution for 2025, and that is to publish one video a week. We're going to start this week with what I believe it's a very fascinating topic in the AI industry right now, and that is AI agent. Specifically, we are going to talk about the AI agent framework war that is going on in the crypto industry. So whether you're a crypto enthusiast or you despise crypto, I don't really care, because that's not the point of the video. If you like AI, this is a video that you don't want to miss, because there are real opportunities for AI enthusiasts that are happening in the crypto industry, and I think that if you are into LLM, you want to pay attention. So what is an AI agent? Quick answer, no one knows. The AI agent, really, it's a buzzword that it's been around in the last, I think, 12-18 months maybe, where everyone, it's like
people are going to be able to create different AI agents for themselves to do different things. So I think we're going to live in a world where there are going to be hundreds of millions and billions of different AI agents, eventually probably more AI agents than there are people in the world, and that people are just going to interact with them in all these different ways. So that's part of, that's the product vision.
But at the same time, the real use case wasn't really here up until now. An AI agent, in my opinion, needs two things. And that is, first, a strong personality, and second, a strong utility case. Like, we don't want to speak with virtual assistant, okay? We hate them. So they either need to have like a super strong personality, and I need to have a very good reason to engage with this agent. So far in the last year, I've been looking into frameworks when they were coming out, but I really never found one that would really click to me. And that's probably because there wasn't really a use case. There wasn't really an industry that was looking for that agent. But now everything changed because of the crypto industry. Now, maybe you hate the crypto industry, okay? Maybe you don't. I don't care. In this video, we are going to see frameworks. We are going to speak about price movements a little bit, but I don't really care. This is not a video for investing. No financial advice. I want to speak about the tech. So in the last 2 months, maybe, there has been a movement in the AI where several frameworks are emerging, proposing their own way to create and deploy AI agents on the fly. Let's move forward, and I want to speak to you about 4 projects that are proposing 4 different frameworks. The first one I want to show you is Virtuals. Virtuals is the biggest in terms of market cap, because as you see now that the market is slightly down, we have like a market cap of more than $3 billion. And if we see at all-time high, it was almost 5 billion. So it's a pretty big project already in terms of market cap. But what's Virtuals? So the strong selling point for Virtuals is that it doesn't require any code to create and deploy an AI agent. The problem, I would say the weakness, is that it doesn't require any code, so it doesn't have many functionalities. But what you can do is that you can deploy your own agent in terms of both a token, so it's an agent linked to a token, and an X profile. So you can create a profile on X that is managed by this agent. I'm here because, of course, the most famous one, you might know it, of course, is the IXBT, and that's an AI agent that now has an incredibly high market cap, and I believe it's been launched on Binance, and that's pretty crazy if you ask me. And basically, it's an agent that will go on X and give a lot of market trends. And what you can do here is that, of course, you can invest in these agents. But again, I want to talk about the the opportunity of actually create one. If you want to create one, your agent will end up in the prototype section. That's the section for the very low market cap ones. And the issue to me is that for the prototype agent, you have very few functionalities. Basically just a description of the agent. They create the token and you have this kind of bot, we could say almost this X profile that is managed by the account, and that's it. So it's very good if you want to start and in 10 minutes you want to deploy your first agent, and you find many tutorials on YouTube on how to do so. But for me, I don't know, it wasn't what I was looking for. The second one that I want to talk about, it's Eliza. This is a project that I like. I have to say that I'm investing a lot of time into it because I'm really I'm developing some agents with Eliza, and this is also something that if you would like to, I can make some tutorials, like technical tutorials. This is just an overview, but whatever. Like Eliza, what is cool about Eliza is that this is a framework that is completely open source, and it's integrated with many blockchain projects and with several LLMs. Like you can run it also with Olama on local, or with Heurist. That is an LLM that I'm trying and that I love. It's kind of a decentralized LLM and I love it. It has many clients, so it means that you can create a character with its own story that is linked to the framework, and it has several kind of database, and the default one is SQLite, and it has several clients, so he can go on X and have his own profile. He can be on Telegram, on Discord also with a voice function, and he can make several actions. What I like about this framework, as I said, is that it's open source and it's with TypeScript, so it's also kind of easy to learn. At the same time, there is a learning curve, because being very much open source is like there are a lot of packages and there is a lot of debugging to do at first. But the beauty of it is that there are some very cool tutorial that the main dev made. Show Makes Magic is the main dev of Eliza, and he made some pretty great tutorials. That is the Agent Dev School. Here it is one. They're very long and they're kind of technical, but the guy is a coder, so he will go through what's needed to know about the core functionality. Then there is a whole universe of plugins that the community has been releasing day after day, and I think, this is great. What I see as something to watch out about this project is that, first of all, is the security side. Like, of course, it's very secure. It's like open source, but I do wonder, as we progress throughout 2025 and we might witness some agent, I don't know, a DeFi agent moving tens or hundreds of millions of dollars through chains or through liquidity pools, I think that security will become an issue. And so I do wonder how secure this open source framework will be. And there is no reason to believe that it won't be secure, but just meaning that will be a whole new area to explore, just like we did with smart contract back in 2018, 2017, wherever, that it is going to be a key topic. So in order for any winning framework to be scalable, they need to be ultra secure, because you just need one hack and that might cause like millions of dollars of damage. So this is really something to watch out. But it's the framework that I love to use the most. And I can also show you very quickly without going into the technical side of it. And again, if you want, we can make a tutorial, but just for you to know that basically this is the Eliza file, structure. And basically you will have like a character folder where all your characters are in the form of JSON. And this is really kind of an ID card if you want. So you have the name. This is like a default character that it's made after Trump. So you will have the name, so it's like Trump, and the clients, so if it goes like on Twitter or Discord or wherever, the model providers, so like ChatGPT or Claude, I'm using Heurist, wherever. I love it, it's amazing, so you should try it out. And then you have like basically some string, it's like field of text with a description of his bio, lore, like sort of backstory, or like the activities that he likes to do or whatever. Knowledge, so everything that he knows. And what it's beautiful here is that you can create some RAG, so you can actually give the agent some proper knowledge, like let's say books to read or website or whatever. And this is the RAG. It's really something that I'm trying to work out because it's not easy. It's as we say, it's like it's a model that we are discovering. So, and then there are some messages. So the kind of message that you want the model to say. So it's like question and answer kind of things. So like, what's your stance on abortion? And Donald Trump reply, everyone knows, blah, blah, blah. Probably not with my accent, but you get the point. So this is kind of the ID card, if you want, of your character. And it's mostly a creative job to fill it up. And you have the post examples for X, like which kind of post. And it's not going to create the same 100% post. It's just going to take it as a reference. What's beautiful is that you have different clients and different plugins. So it's you create this identity to the agent, but then you need to have a strong use case. As we said, two things is like personality and utility. I believe that the agent who gets to have both win the race. Third project that I want to see, it's actually something that I think it's super good, but I haven't really put my hands on yet because I've been on Eliza a lot, but it's Arc.Fun. And I think this project is great because it's made on Rust. And Rust is another language, so Eliza is made on TypeScript and so sort of JavaScript, and while Arc, it's using this rig framework, and that's made on Rust. And I think Rust can be kind of an advantage in the long term because it allows us to have a quicker agent, so they can act faster, and they're most likely more secure, or they can be protected more effectively. Again, security is security. So I think I like this Arc.Fun because it's made in Rust, and I would like to have the time to look into it, but I haven't yet. But I want to put it in this list because this project might actually be one of the real winners. And the token, they do have a token. Again, we don't care about the token, but at the same time, let's check it out. It's sitting like at 340 millions, so it's not in the stratosphere yet, right? And this is a project that it's, at least on CoinGecko, it's less than a month, so this is really new. We will see, but I hope I will get some time to play with Arc. If you're doing something with Arc, let me know in the comment. I love to know. And the last project that I want to check out with you today, it's Pippin. That is this project that it's been, where it is here, Pippin. This is an agent that it's been created with this framework. So it's another framework that is called Baby AGI. And this is the main dev. both of Pippin and of the actual framework. I went through the documentation of this one. I decided to include it in this list because Pippin is pumping, and so like it's gaining some attention from the community. I went to check the documentation, and it's basically a Python framework. Now, we do know that Python is the default language for LLMs, but I'm not so sure that it will be the default language for AI agent in the crypto industry. So I don't know. As for now, it's super simple. It's very easy here, and the dev also seems kind of really very well grounded. There is a post where he was like presenting this framework and saying something like, "Hey, do not invest here, okay? It's just something." Oh yeah, here maybe. Let's see. Okay, I did a thing, and he's presenting this, and yeah, this one I liked it because it's like friendly reminder. Baby AGI is a personal side project being shared publicly. So this is not the reliable agent you are looking for. And of course, I mean, we are Degents, so Pippin went to the stratosphere. I don't know, like probably. Let's see, because it's like, where, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I like the reality versus crypto industry. This is not the reliable agent you're looking for. 5 minutes later, 250 million market cap. Pretty crazy, right? And this is started 2 days ago. Again, this is not the whole framework, but this is kind of the main agent. So I think it deserved kind of a spot on this list. So again, 4 frameworks: Virtuals, Eliza, Arc, and Baby AGI with Pippin. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you would like me to release some tutorial about Eliza. Go check Show Makes Magic, sorry, for the Eliza YouTube tutorials. I will post them somewhere around and in the description. And let me know what you think about this AI agent war, because they're really fighting right now for the winning spot. And let's get our hands dirty with it, because it's going to be a great year. It's going to be a long year, and by the end of this year, we will have like many fully working agents, and so it's very exciting to me. Let me know what you want to know next, and of course, subscribe. That helps me a lot. Ciao.